Yo, 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 what is going on, my money-making friends? It's your boy JDUN Trades with Team Bull Trading, and I hope you all had a blessed Sunday and are ready to have a discipline over dopamine-filled week. We have a lot of good setups ahead, a lot of stocks on watch, and a lot of levels that you guys need to know going into this week. So tap in, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get to the money together. Now, first and foremost, let's talk about what data we have for this week. So as we will see here, let's get this pulled up. Monday, not a whole lot, some PMI. Tuesday, home index, some home data, nothing much. Wednesday, not a whole lot, Fed speaker. Thursday, we have GDP, initial jobless claims, could give us some movement. And then Friday, we have PCE and consumer sentiment. So nothing too crazy this week, but we do have some data that you guys need to know about, and that's why I bring it to you every single week right here in this Sunday watch list. Now, to get things heated up, let's start out with QQQ. Now, for futures traders, that's going to be NQ, MNNQ, and might I add, if you guys trade on prop firms, I have 4 firms that I have discount codes with. I'll put them below. Use code JDUN or Team Bull for the best possible discounts. We have a big community. We have a big following. Therefore, you guys get unmatched discounts using those codes. Now, back to what matters is the setups, baby. So first and foremost, on this QQQ, NQ, whatever you're trading, on our daily chart here, we have a very large bear flag forming. Meaning, right, we're technically already breaking out of. We have this aggressive move down. Right, we have some lower highs here on the upside, some higher lows on the downside, breaking out of this. Now, mind you, we did close higher on Friday, so that's something to be aware of. But I am not bullish on this chart until we break above 486. If we can break and hold above this 486, then I have some long bias for the week. If we can break and hold this aggressively, especially a daily close up here, I'll look for more upside. Arguably all the way up to this like 500, like 493 area. We can break this 486. I'll see ya in the 490s. If not, if we break this and we fail again, there's a very high probability, we can see it a little better from the weekly chart here, that we go and we test down to like this 450-ish area. Below this 467, this previous wick low here, we don't really have anything stopping us down to these next wicks down around this 450. So that's my watch for the week on QQQ and NQ. We break and aggressively hold above this 486, move up, break below this week low, move down. Otherwise, we'll stick to our 5-minute chart and 15-minute chart, finding setups intraday, as we did all last week, and we found some bangers inside Team Bull. Now, on the flip side, let's talk about this SPY. So same idea here, right? Similar chart. We caught a beautiful move down last week on this rejection of like 470.3, right around this, or 570, 0.3, right around this area. So my same bias applies. If we can break above this area, right, break this previous swing high here, right, or this lower high, whatever you want to call it, then I'll look for an upside move, likely in these mid 570s up to like 575, 580. On the flip side, we can see it better on the week or on the daily chart here. If we fail to go higher, fail to break these highs, we break these lows, I think we go see the 550s first, and then below that, I'll see you guys at 540, which personally I would love to see. I love trading the downside. I've made a lot of my money over the last 9 years trading the downside, but I can trade either side. I'm a trader. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear, I'm a trader, and I stay adaptable. And that's one of the most important things we can do as traders. You have to stay adaptable to whatever the market gives us. So I'm going to watch the break of these lows for 540 or the break of these wick highs here for a move up into our next area of supply, 575 to 580s. Pretty simple plan on SPY, QQ, or ES and NQ for my futures traders. So given those, let's also talk about, there's one more thing I want to look at here. Let's see it. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, pretty straightforward. So let's also go talk about Tesla. Now Tesla here, minimize this chart a little, finally found some grounding around 220, right? Made a higher low this last week, had an aggressive move up come Friday. So on this chart, I'm going to look for a break and hold above this like 250, 252 area. And if we can get this, we have some pretty serious room to the upside, especially if we go here and we look at this weekly chart. Let's look at this. We have a good amount of room to this upside all the way to like 260s. So for me, I'm going to look, we had this big area of demand turn supply made. So I think that if we can move into this 260 area, we'll find some sort of rejection in here, but it might not be till up to 290. So my bias on Tesla after a higher low here, 2 pin bars to the upside, even though they were red, is for upside this week. However, if we break below this 217, we have a ton of room to the downside. So if you're swing trading, maybe you wait for a dip into here, keep your stops below this candle low here. If you're day trading, just be aware that if we're dipping down and dipping closer to the 217 area, don't try to catch a falling knife, because we break below this, we have a ton of room to the downside that you don't want to get caught in a storm that you can't stop out or you take too big of a loss. So for me, this chart looks like we're wanting to reverse, at least for the short term. I'm not sure about the long term, at least for the short term. We want to find some reversal in here, but that's just what the charts are telling me. So again, I'd like to target this like 263 to like 290 area, pretty big range in here. I think it's definitely possible. Now, next up on my list is going to be NVIDIA. Now, let's check out this NVIDIA if my chart would ever load. So we see here, let's look for supply and demand zones first. Not a whole lot that I'm seeing in here, not a whole lot that I'm seeing up here. We're right in between this swing low here of 105, the swing high here of 150, well, all-time high, technically speaking. So 150 and 105, right in the middle of the zone. So let's go from weekly to daily, see if we can find anything. That's what I always like to do. If there's nothing on the weekly, let's check the daily. Nothing on the daily, let's check the hourly. And using that system and really utilizing the 4 hour and 1 hour has been huge for me as a trader. Absolutely huge for me in finding conviction, finding confirmation, and seeing things I might not have seen before. So we look here at the daily, not seeing a whole lot that I love. We do have some supply up here at like 125 to 129, so could potentially watch up here for a reject or potentially break above here, right? Maybe we break above this supply. We retest into this 129 to like 125, retest into here, or this previous wick high here, and then we make our way back up. This is a scenario I could see playing out, so keep this on watch, especially if you're an individual stock trader. Besides that, not a whole lot I see as far as setups on the video. Now, before we go, I also want to check back here on QQQ again. I didn't really go over the hourly chart, which I meant to do. I just didn't. It's something I'll for sure be doing tomorrow morning and for sure be doing with Team Bull to start the day tomorrow. But looking at this, any supply and demand zones we need to know about. We do have some untested supply. Well, we briefly tested at 477. We do have some hourly supply here from like 477.6 down to like 476. Maybe watch for a quick test into here and then move on back up. Besides that, not seeing a whole lot down here. Nothing that hasn't been retested. Not seeing a whole lot up here. We have a gap up here, but not seeing a whole lot as far as very clear supply and demand zones. I do think we'll have a really big week ahead. I really like these setups that we're seeing, that you've seen in this video. And I think the market's going to give us some favorable action this week. We just have to be ready to capitalize on it. And that's where finding your zone is extremely important, guys. Every single week, Sunday into Monday, you have to get focused so that you can find your zone as a trader. Mark Douglas talks about it all the time in his books, Trading in the Zone. You got to find out what it looks like for you to come in with an A-plus mindset. All of your mental A-game facets are covered. Your focus, your patience, your impulsivity, everything that you need to be dialed in must be dialed in going into the week so you don't mess up and you can make all the right choices as a day trader. So that's why I always tell you guys every single day on my videos, I say discipline over dopamine, guys. Discipline over dopamine. You have to stay disciplined. Like in the NBA, an example that I really like to reference is LeBron James can come out and miss all 10 shots. I'm a Kobe guy, so I don't mind seeing that happen. And he can miss every shot in the game. He'll still have a chance to come out for the next game. and the one after that, and the one after that. But as a trader, if you come out ringing out trades and miss all 10 trades and don't manage your risk, you might blow your account. Your career as a trader could very well be over. And that's why going into every single morning, choosing discipline over dopamine, having a game plan, having a set system, and trading your strategy is so damn important. That's what's kept me in the game for 9 years. That's what's allowed me to make multiple 7 figures as a trader. As I come in with a set system, I know exactly what to look for in the market. My psychology and edge is dialed in. I know how to put all these things together, what to look for, what to avoid, and I execute every single day. And that, my friends, is how you win long term. And you stay in this game for years. And as you notice, I've been trading for 9. I've been on social media with you guys for over 4. And a lot of the traders you saw a few years ago on social media, poof, like Casper the Ghost, gone because they don't have set systems like I do in place. So keep trading smart, keep trading safe. I'd love for you guys to tap in, join our free Discord below, and come get all of the free value we offer every single day. So tap in, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.